Did you know that 60% of B2B buyers report using chatbots before making a business purchase? What does this mean? We're used to seeing those little bubbles on the right side of the screen that we assume that they are for only customer support, but they are also very good for lead generation. Today, we're going to be using Chatbase and Flowgent to add a chatbot that can actually qualify your leads and extract their contact information so your team can reach out to them. Starting right now. Okay, so we'll make it quick. We'll first do one with Flowgent and then we'll do another one with Chatbase. So as soon as you log into Flowgent, you're going to get an entire tutorial and then is when you're going to get your agent done. So as soon as you log in, I did nothing here. All I did was to add my website, which is flowhog.com, and automatically the agent in the back is scrapping my entire website and also adding the FAQ that I have on my website. So this was generated as soon as I logged in. So what we're gonna do here, which is basically what you will see once you log in, is to set up the agent. So first you can choose different types of agents. For this video, we're going to be doing lead generation because that's what we're speaking about, how to actually retain those leads that come to your website by having a chat that engages with them and answers their questions instantly and actually pushes the conversation to get an email. So you would here select the lead generation and save and continue. And then with the knowledge base, you can add, like the website is going to be already added automatically. But if you have any presentations, decks, videos, or whatever, any other content, you're going to be uploading it here because here is where the agent, where the chatbot is going to get the information from to reply. So regarding channels, you are going to decide here, where do you want to connect your chatbot? In this case, we're going to do the website, but you can also do it through WhatsApp, web, Instagram, or whatever. And here, which tools do you want to connect it? Let's say that you would like to connect your Calendly on your chatbot so that they can book a call right away. You would just plug in here your Calendly. This is the entire setup that you're gonna go through in less than 5 minutes. And as you can already see here, we have a little question. Can you give me some examples of your work? Absolutely. For example, we built an autonomous booking system with an Australian SMB that saved them 12 hours. Let's say, can I do a voice assistant for outbound calling? Yes, you can. We can specialize in building voice assistants that handle outbound calling, whether it's for booking confirmations. And then the important part is here, it closes with, could you share your name and email? It helps us prioritize your request and makes sure you don't have to repeat yourself later. So I would reply here my email. And the important step is, how do you embed this? So you're going to be copying this chat bubble. If you have Shopify, Webflow, or WordPress, or Squarespace, or Wix, you're going to be clicking here and it's an onboarding pretty easy right away just by clicking those tools. For me, I would go for any website because I am using Framer, and it's just copying this line of code on the code section within your website in Framer. It's super easy, and this is what you would see. Welcome to Flowhog. We built a custom AI system to automate your repetitive task. What brought you to your website today? So let's say, which industries do you specialize in, for example? Great question. We do tourism, retail, and e-commerce, which is actually something that you would find in the website down here, down below. And then again, could you share your name and email? It helps us prioritize your request. So it's easier for you to get those contact information from leads that are sent to your website. So this was for Flowgent. Now we're going to do Chatbase. Chatbase is a little more complex, but it also looks a little more custom because here it's pretty generic. So we're going to go to here, new AI agent. You can either add a Q&A, your Notion, website, text, or files. We're going to go to our website. We will put our link, which is going to be, again, flowhog.com. And it's gonna extract the entire information. Let's see. So we have 2 links, right? So we are gonna be creating an agent with these 2 links. Again, I only added the URL. The website is being trained, right? By now, I already have the agent here, and how I'm gonna be editing this agent is on these tabs over here. So let's say that we want to connect it to our website. We will come here. But then settings is where you can actually play with the agent. So here you are going to be able to change the prompt. It's given a standard prompt that is actually pretty good. But here ideally you would add more things because this is quite a generic prompt. But you could add a section where you make it that acts as a lead finder expert, where basically the conversation goes around how to end up collecting their emails. You can choose the model of ChatGPT that you're using, and then once you come here within AI, you can also edit the chat interface. That this is something that you cannot do with Flowgent, and I think it's actually pretty cool because here the footer you can actually change a few stuff. You can change the theme to dark if your website is dark, and you can add a profile picture, for example this one over here with a smaller size, and you can also change to your color website. So it will look something like this. Let's actually do a Flowhawk picture, and we're gonna make it a little smaller. And if we want a chat icon, we're actually gonna do the same again, and we will see how the icon is actually gonna be our Flowhawk. And just like that, you have a custom chatbot that you can actually test here in the playground. Hey, how can I help you with, let's ask, for example, which industries do you focus on? Let's see what it gets. Also, the reply is pretty fast. And actually, I like this reply because it's pretty short and straight to the point. So this is actually pretty cool. Here you can see the activity of all the chats that you have had actively. If we want to connect it, make public, we would here embed a chat bubble, which is exactly what we did earlier. Copy this. And then you would go to Framer, to the code section. Within your settings, code section, you copy this and you would see your chatbot here. So that is how you create a chatbot today. Now it's gonna actually increase the number of leads converted that come to your website. All right, thank you so much. Really actually look into this because it's pretty efficient. A lot of companies are already doing it. So hopefully it was helpful for you. Bye-bye.